Over to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Magician. In a two-guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Paul in at the point. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game lost to the Grizzlies of Memphis.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Griffin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Paul passes to Magician. Paul kicks to Griffin, 11 feet away. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And they double up Russell. Singletary. And the three off target. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The Lakers on offense. Hooked away, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Russell dishes to Middleton. He kicks it to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the 3-second violation. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Freak number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Middleton can't get it to go. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Golden State.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Shots good by Middleton.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Magician. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Freak.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Russell passes to Whiteside. And Middleton kicks to Whiteside. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Russell with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Magician passes to Paul. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Up the floor. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Russell kicks to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. Magician passes to Morris. He gives them a double-digit lead. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told Magician that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you, Doris. Los Angeles with another miss. Clippers leading by 11. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Marcus Morris's injury. Doris, any news?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Clippers provided some information for us. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Yeah, and he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And here is Los Angeles now. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Griffin dishes the land. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Picked by Randall. To halt the run. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
On up the court. Finished off the break. 6 points for him.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Magician. He's got 10.
Hey.
Stolen by Middleton. Singletary. Tipped away.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Clippers have possession. 11-point game. Here's Magician. Here's Len.
好球
Down it goes.
那
Jamming
是
that one
球
home.
哎
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Singletary. And another three for the Lakers.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Paul passes to Magician. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here is Russell. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Again, Los Angeles.
哎
Guys, that's just
换位
really
你怎么没有换
unstoppable.
位
He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul kicks to Morris.
哎
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Morris. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 5th in scoring, 7th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
Releases. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Over to the wing. Here's Magician. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Stop this.
Magician's got 16 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Taylor. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Clippers leading by 14. Here's Magician. He's got 19. It's stolen by Taylor. And here's Beverly. He dishes it to Taylor.
哎
Lead
好球
pass was put in just the right spot. Taylor's got 5 points so far.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Every time.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kufis is checked in. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Singletary guarded by Green. Beverly wide open. It's good from long range.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Feeds to Taylor. Fires the three. The Lakers rebound. The pass to Weber. There's the three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Magician, guarded by Weber.
Move the ball.
Knocked away.
Hey.
It's stolen by Taylor.
Ah. What the fuck?
Singletary, guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Green with the ball. Goes up again.
Oh, Cho, nice play. Nice play.
And the Clippers lead by 19.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Taylor. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And he gets it to go.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Looking to end the run. Koufos with the block. And that's it for the first quarter. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Hey.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback.
Clay
and a chance for just
Taylor.
a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Magician, he's in at shooting guard. Green is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Koufos in at the center position. The drive by Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 6.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Magician. Back to Paul. Got a piece of it. Beverly against Paul. And it's Beverly missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was a major factor. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Redick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Redick's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Timeout. Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
I don't want us taking shots with
And
hands
some
in our
changes
faces.
here for the Lakers.
Move the ball.
Randall
Move the
comes
ball.
in for
Spread
Taylor.
their defense
Middleton.
and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Clippers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Here's Mickey. He's covered by Shepherd.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Los Angeles guys shooting reasonably well, 45%. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chairs.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates, not just on the bench? Look at the guys even in the game. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
To the paint, Singletary. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The feed now to Green. No good from outside. Lakers shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Dishes it to Beverly. Lakers passing it around. Green with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Mickey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Taylor's checked in for Zeller. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kufis is checked in. Good on the second free throw. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the half. Here's Magician. The three-pointer is right on target. Magician's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Weber gets the bucket.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Pass to Kufis. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
This is a joke.
A lot of time games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. Freak number 1.
You know, they typically don't make the highlight reel free throws, but I tell you what, they do make a difference as to whether you win or lose. Knocking them down is critically important.
Out to the right wing. Singletary. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 15.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Green, the pass to Magician. Again, Los Angeles.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now, here's Beverly. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Singletary. But they recover it. Outside, Taylor shoots the three. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well. Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Beverly up top. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket.
55. The Clippers 88. Your safety is our number one concern, and we are going to emergency operations businesses. Please walk home.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
You got it. Let's get
Take
the
a
ball
look at what
inside.
Magician's done. He has 47 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
We've got Russell. Whiteside is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Chris Middleton. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with.
What are you doing?
And it
Stay
goes
down.
as the
Stay
official
down.
calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. It's going to be Whiteside shooting. Alex Len picks one up.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Let's get the ball
One more
inside.
reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose. So far.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Stripped away.
You got it. Let's get
Paul
the ball
passes to
inside.
Magician. Knocks it loose. The Lakers shooting straight 49% from the field. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 4 on 3 as they bring it up.
Got it. Let's get the ball
And a
inside.
slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Griffin passes to Magician. There's the double team from Whiteside. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Again, the Clippers. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Russell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Picked by Randall. Singletary. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 18 points for him.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Kicks it to Len. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the tip.
Okay, I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
Gosh.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas. Well, a good one here for Len. He has 9 points and also an assist.
For Los Angeles, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. Both free throws good from Len. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Singletary, guarded by Len. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
ball
The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The pass to Magician.
Let's get the ball inside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The 15-footer, and Griffin scores. The assist by Morris. And that's now 8 points for Blake Griffin.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Pushing it up.
You got it. Let's get the
Up
ball
the floor.
inside.
Paul with the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Shots good by Middleton.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Get the ball inside.
And the shot's good from Magician.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Singletary. Rebound by the Clippers.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Come on now. Did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then, fellas, there are alley.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
6 on the shot clock. And they double up Russell. Randall no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside Griffin. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the rebound goes to Griffin.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The shot is good from Magician.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Tipped away. Middleton the pass to Silva. Now the dish to Russell. Back to Middleton. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Randall a screen on Paul. Pass to Randall. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Hey, you got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Passes it to Magician. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Can't stop me.
Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Shot's good. Hit.
Shots are
Shooting
just
one.
flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Clippers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Pass to Magician. Towered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Middleton against Redick, and Middleton kicks to Weber. Offline with his 3. Weber's gone 1 of 4 from the field. The pass to Magician. The 10-footer. And that one's good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Shot on the wing. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Beverly dishes to Taylor. Beyond the arc. Weber can't get that one to fall.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Magician, guarded by Weber. Here's Magician. Taylor with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
It's good from long range. Taylor's got 13.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Taylor against Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Yeah. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Here's Taylor. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Hey.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
No good from Magician. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Clippers, #1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
There's the pick. Here's Beverly. Kicks it down to Middleton. He feeds it to Weber. To the left side wing. Taylor. Can't hit. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Robbins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Beverly, the pass to Middleton. Weber kicks to Middleton. Back to Weber. All alone. The rebound by Magician.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
He kicks it to Green. Taylor with the rebound.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The 15-footer. Good. Taylor's got 8 points in the quarter. Passes it to Magician. Lets it go with a 3. That's good.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Vujanic. 1 second left.
What are you
And it's
doing?
going to be 2
Stay
free
down.
throws. Drew
Stay
contact
down.
on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Lakers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Boo.
Both good from the line that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells Jeff Green. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Magician comes in for Goodwin. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Magician in at shooting guard. Mickey out there with Costa Koufos.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's Green. A nice shot by Koufos.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Outside Russell. Right side Taylor. Right block shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. A nice shot by Koufos.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Pass to Magician. He dishes it to Koufos. And there's the pass to Magician. Lets it fly. 13 feet away. That is good.
The champ is here.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. 20 points for him. Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow. What can you say?
The Lakers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Russell dishes to Weber. Here's Taylor. And the Lakers clock on 2.
Oh,
Taylor! Clippers with the ball.
这个 Taylor.
Passes it to Magician. And a miss there on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Singletary. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out left to the wing. Here's Robbins. A rebound by the Lakers. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 22 points for him.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Magician. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more. The free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Pick by Zeller to the middle. Here's Weber. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Magician. Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And the shot is good. The Clippers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender
Oh,
right
shit.
out of the play.
Here's Zeller. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From 17 feet out, again, Los Angeles.
Well, he scored over half. Half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Lakers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Picked by Zeller. There's the pass to Silva. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Here's Weber. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Passes it to Magician. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Weber, the pass to Russell. Singletary. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Pass to Mickey. The teardrop falls in. Mickey's got 4 points in the quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And it's Russell missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Magician, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
The Lakers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Screened by Russell. Weber kicks to Russell. And they double up Russell. 6 on the shot clock.
Hey.
Singletary misses the 3.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, Greg, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Magician. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Pass to Mickey,
Ah,
and
shit.
stolen by...
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Down low, here's Silva, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Hey, get CP3.
Here's Magician. That 3 off the mark. Now Weber. Picked by Zeller.
Quit reaching.
That free throw good from Weber. Weber hits them both. Here's Paul. Pass to Magician. Lets it fly from 18. Misses. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to
We
this
were men
win.
amongst boys tonight. Whew.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
Yo, Doug, you know I'm always able to take over. Come on. Sometimes I even have to wait around and lay low for a few quarters. Just so things are a little more dramatic in the fourth. You feel me? Yo, I know drama, and I like to keep it fun for the fans. That's just me, baby.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play. Freak. And absolutely astounding and historic. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.